against all predictions and all expectations that Chile were able to make their way to the Rugby World Cup for the first time in the nation's history this year in 2023. But just how good is this Chile side? Are they going to upset the world powers in rugby union? We are going to take a taste as they take on the host for their first real test at Tier 1 Rugby here on your home of rugby. It is Chile versus France, and it is, of course, a stunning one-off. What a request. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back along to the 104 series, the series where you guys pick what you want to see on the channel. And this little stunner is coming the way of Zurich Tequila Isles, who has requested to see Chile versus France. And what a time to look at this Chile side as well. Qualifying for the Rugby World Cup over those two legs against Canada has seen them do what was unthinkable, but for the first time in their nation's history, they are going to a Rugby World Cup. Now, there's not too much to really know about this Chile side. Again, don't tune in to very much Tier 2 and below rugby, but what I have managed to find out is there's a couple of key players in this team that are going to be massive, and it's predominantly in the really key areas as well. The back row and, of course, in the halves. Look out for what Alfonso Escobar, who is number 8, can do. And, of course, their blindside flanker and Mr. Experience Martin Segrin, who will wear the number 6 jumper. Of course, in the halves, it's going to be the playmaking abilities of Rodrigo Fernandez. He looks like a man who can really step it up. Good caps at international level as well, and is certainly going to have a lot of weight on his shoulders to lead this Chile side around the paddock. Of course, up against them is France. One of the best teams currently in the world of rugby, sitting pretty near the top of the standings and really having a good start to their Six Nations campaign as well. We know these players, we know these teams. It's a strong forward pack led by experience in that front row with the likes of Bailey and Machand, Antonio, their 1, 2 and 3. Of course, we know plenty about guys like Paul Willemse and Anthony Geelong, who will wear 5 and 6. It's the electricity from Antoine Dupont that is going to be one to watch, and his battle and his spark against this Chile side. Of course, they got the backs that will really set this game alight. It's going to be a massive attack, big forwards, and a lot of work for this Chile defence to keep on top of tonight. We've seen them defy logic once before. Can they do it again tonight against France? Here's a look at the bench for the two sides, and there's a lot of talent in the blue for France as well, but we also see that Chile have a few players who are really making their way in international rugby. So look at what those guys can do, and if we see any of them come off the bench throughout injuries to tonight's matchup. And of course, there is a packed house here as well. Chile, the home side and the home crowd, really are getting in behind their team. Both sides will be donning their home colours for today's matchup. Chile, of course, in the red and blue. France, they're in the typical blue uniforms tonight. As Chile then get the game underway and kicked off from Fernandez. And it's been claimed down for France. Machand on the ball early, and the hooker sucks the ball up. And France will slowly get the way to the ball, and straight away Dupont spots a little hole around the breakdown. He grabs a couple of easy meters. Here's Aldred, another carry there for the number 8. The forwards getting their work nice and early. Slips away to Dupont. He takes it away from the breakdown and stands at first receiver. At the back, Videla smokes this one across field. Pinot is there. He looks upfield for the run of Willemse. A bit of offloading game going on here by France. Looks very elusive. Eventually, Damien Pinot brings it back down on the 10-man line. They look back to the left-hand side. There's a bit of room here as well. Here's up for fullback. It's Ramos. Great tackle. What a hit there.
Release.
Smoking their way. And Videla puts on a massive tackle. Now they keep it short. Racing back is the Chile fullback. As now they look to De Mortimer. He gets another couple of meters. They keep it on the short side. Fired back across the ruck and into contact areas. The midfield here, Lofana. Lofana's coming very nicely to Ramos once more. Ships it away inside and just about gets to the 22. Dupont picking go himself. Well, that is a great piece of defense there by Titas. Puts him down a couple of meters back on an on. Short side plate is Aldred. He'll have a go as well. Chandrisham's from Clements, and now through the midfield they look to make it work. Pinot, 1 or 2 to beat, can't get through the first line. A very good tackle there from Galafulik. France bulldozing now, Antonio. All been the French so far in these early goings, but the Chile defence holding tight. Dupont tries to go around the fringe again. Giving it the tide, Machand. Just 6 metres short now of France. Aldred goes one more, 4 metres away from the line. Dupont to around the back of the corner. Aldred, that's a great little pass off! And Machand sparks it! But the eventual try will go to France. And they managed to do it through the forwards. Anthony Geelong, the try scorer. But it was some great work. All started from Julian Machand. And the offloading game proving to be quite the leveller. As France get themselves going forward beautifully. Great defence there from Chile. It almost looked like Raymond was going to go over. But somehow he slipped that ball back in an easy run and it went for Anthony Geelong. It's been a very tough opening 20 minutes so far for Chile as that one's come off the upright. My goodness me. Intermac misses. And the score remains at 5 points to 0. Well, the home side have had very little to celebrate early on. They've touched the ball just to kick it off, and that's exactly what they'll do again. There's just a good little chase there from Fernandez off his own kick. We've seen a little bit of ball to the Chile fullback as well, who's doing this sort of job, kicking the ball away, looking for territory, and it's not a bad move. Here he is again, Videla.
Advantage.
Back inside, Hertz's knocked it on. Just when they look like they want to play some rugby, Chile, they lose the ball. This could be a turnover breakdown. France with advantage, they let it go, Chile, and now Dupont will pick and go himself. On the 40-metre line, away from Chile's try line. Referee team's no advantage there, but upset going backwards to the tackle and the knock on from outside centre. Naki Ayutsa.
Set.
Scrabble back down for Antoine Dupont to beat. And of course, waiting at the back, Gregory Aldred. No, he leaves it for Dupont, who holds it up nicely. Pinot! Breaking tackles, 2 down. Here's Machand in support. Great offload to Phillipson. The dummy can't quite get through.
Not releasing.
Videla all over the ball. What a penalty for Chile. My word. Santiago Videla is having a great game at the back. And he's keeping these slender dreams of Chile alive and well. As Fernandez rockets the ball up towards halfway. 9 metres short. But a chance now. CHILE to throw to the lineouts. To the back they go and nicely pulled in from Essam, and now they look to use the back line. They've created an overlap as well. He's gone. Galafulik on the outside. Looks a little kick on the top. Videla's leading the chase to the corner and beats them all. Oh, it should have been glory for Chile, but it's gone dead and goal. And maybe, just maybe, Galafulik should have hung on to that.
Bind.
Such a golden opportunity there. France will take it back and they'll take the scrum, and they dominate it as well. Dupont once more holds it up, opening it up through Internet, goes back to the forwards. Bailey, this could be a turnover. Chile, they've done it. Galafulik offloads. Now it's Ayutsa, all alone against Ramos. Toss a dummy in the goal. Oh, what a run there. Naki Ayutsa. Chile in the 22. Oh, shocking little short play. And into touch goes Thomas Dussellens. And France will get a little bit of a chance for a reprieve here. Julian Machand to throw. This could be a turnover. Chile's got the ball. Look out what they can do now. Laramus offloads. Fernandez. Run from the 6. 8 metres short. Half time goes. Charging run by big number 8, Afonso Escobar. They go something to the right. The dummy, a show, a try to Chile. Esmond's over. break from Lernas. And then this finish for the big second rower, Javier Esman. This was magic. Absolute golden magic by the big second rower. Well, who would have thought half-time could see a Chilean lead. 5-5, kick to come, Hernandez! Oh! He smokes it between the uprights, and Fernandez puts Chile in the lead. 7 points to 5. What an opening 40 it's been. Some valiant defence, some simplistic but effective attack from Chile, and they lead by 2 points at the half-time break. Who would have seen this coming? Not in a million years. They've had no ball, no territory, 12% of possession, and they've done a mountain of defensive work. But at the end of the day, they lead at the break, 7 points to 5. All the pain will be worth it for Chile, even for this first 40 minutes. Romain Intimac gets us back underway. And it's a great take and a burst through. And Nakahunsa, he's going to do it again. Oh, Ramos has gone high. Referee's called. It's an instant yellow card. Thomas Ramos is gone. 10 in the bin. Chile are on fire. Oh, this is wide open now. Fernandez is given the instructions to go to the corner. And if that is not a shot of confidence for the home team, I don't know what is. Turning down the 3. They're looking for another 7. Dusalant to throw. Oh, he's got it as well. Nicely done. Try scorer Esman brings it in. And now Lernas. Oh, flies perfectly! Oh, from fullback! Ventala scores! Chile are in again! They've got 2! And all this talk of Georgia bursting into the Six Nations. Chile, well, they're not in the same sort of fold, are they? But this is some incredible skill from this Tier 2 nation. European, South American, it doesn't matter. They're putting France on notice. They're putting World Rugby on notice. Come the World Cup, look out for what Chile can do. This is an astronomical effort. Fernandez adds the extra 2. Chile lead 14 points to 5. Intimac missed the conversion and probably thought nothing of it. Now his team is down a player. They're down by 9 points as well. And they've got to find a way back. Another high tackle. Bad to worse for France at the moment. Fleming with the high shot. Referee leaves him alone. It's not a bad little run off there from Escobar. 65 out. Fernandez looking once more for touch. Finds it with ease. Boy, oh boy, I tell you what, we mentioned him at the start of this game in the lineups about how he'll be a crucial factor, but I tell you what, he's been outstanding, Fernandez. As is the midfield of Lernas and Arza, but take nothing away from Vidal at the back. That is a big play. Turnover at the line out for France. Now Pinot, back inside looks, trying to break it through. Lafana can't do anything of that. And eventually gets it back. That's a turnover. Ball back for Chile. And now they bust up the guts through the inspirational fly out Fernandez. Pick and go from Tarova. He goes nowhere but backwards. And it is turned over for France again. Now they look to swing it quickly out wide. Damien Pinot looking to work his magic. Flicks it back inside. And it's Mufana who takes its ground. Quick ball! And now busting is Shalong. Shut down quickly though. French on the front foot. Dangerous position to be now for Chile. Olivon gets an offload away through the middle of Intimac. Looking to link
Not releasing.
up on their left wing. There's a penalty! Chile with the big play at the breakdown. Romain Intimac is having an absolute shocker. He's missed his kick. He's missed his left winger as well. Mateo was waiting for that ball. Overran the support. Just like that, Chile get themselves out of trouble. But they need the set piece to work. The last time they threw the line out just a few minutes ago, they did lose possession. So let's see if they can get it right this time. Oh, you better believe they do. To the middle. Once again, Esmond's the man. Now they swing it through the backs. Lawrence cuts them up again. Now, can he find Garfulik? Oh, you better believe it! Third try for Chile! This time, it's Matthias Garfulik who scores. And there is a world of trouble inside the French camp right now. Well, it's all Lawrence. Look at him. The little dummy pops inside Pinot, leaves him for pace, and then somehow gets that pass away. Matthias Garfulik, both of them on the wing, of course. Nicolas is on the right. But this is just extraordinary from Chile so far. Tough kick here though for Fernandez. What can he cook up? That one is going to stray to the left. Score remains 19 points to 5. But where in the world? What have you ever seen this before? Chile 19, France 5. Back to Intermac, who's got a lot of work to do to get his seat back in this game. But look out what they're going to do once more, Chile. This is Fernandez hitting it up. Just short of halfway. And they play the numbers game. Oh, a pass there. They could have been in action, but it could instead be a turnover to France. They do. They get the ball back. Now, they need to get back in this game. Dupont, wild pass out to the left-hand side. Dumatier, dummy, the show, the weave. Oh, he just can't get away from the tackle. Great work from Garfulik at the back. Short little ball. And now the rumbling run of Bolivon. Gets him a few meters short. Where's the support? Where's the link-up play? It's neither. Got its ball back for Chile. And oh, Garfulik knocks on. Well, they've been so good in the attacking corner tonight, have Chile, but that time on defensive work, Nicolas Garfulik spills that one over the sidelines.
Bind.
Scrum to France, just about 6 or so
Set.
meters out from the Chile line. And it's a solid one as well. The set piece, the French are going to be all about it. Dupont waits, gives it to that midfield option. Oh, brilliant work! And an easy run and try for Galfiku. Oh, sparked from Jan Mofana. And that was what we expect to see. Chile still holds the lead though, regardless of this kick. But off a set piece like this, one-on-one defence. So it's going to be hard to hold out this French attack. Mofana took it in. Fiku beat the one man. It opened up too easily. And it is once more game on. Of course, don't get too excited. Intermac still has to get this kick. And it's been something he's having, well, probably nightmares about this at the moment. That one, no mistake. There's 7 minutes to play. And it is a 7-point ball game. Chile 19, France 12. Who would have thought this result was coming our way? I was expecting a 30, 40, 50-point drubbing to the French. Lead up to a Rugby World Cup at home. This is not what they want to do at all. Geelong takes the ball in. Now they look through the left side and eventually it goes to Valimsa, who's tripped in a dodgy but effective tackle from the Chile defence.
Release.
He goes again as Michan waits. He opens
Advantage.
up a little pass, it's knocked on. Mistake coming in
Release.
from Clement. And now Chile have a chance to close this one out. Advantage on this side and a little half bust away. Look for
Advantage
a support.
over.
The final is right, he can't do so. The red jumpers pile on in. Room on the right, and that's where they go. Now we go and Garfulik once more. What's he doing? He's been bundled straight towards the sideline, but somehow he keeps the ball in. 20 seconds to play. France turn it over. Into Mac.
Advantage.
Midfield, Phillipson knocks on.
Advantage
it's
over.
Chipped ahead. Oh no, advantage is over. What are they doing, Chile? They've given it away. Now Bailey pops it inside. Into Mac again. The offload game coming good for France. As they
Not
bundle
releasing.
through the middle. Mofana. Oh my word. It's a penalty to Chile. Wow. Kick stick make it a bit more emphatic, Chile will win it. And this has been one of the most astounding games of rugby you'll ever see. Fernandez adds another 3, and Chile will win it with conservative ease against the World Cup host and world number 2 team. The home fans erupt. They are likely as much stunned as everyone else watching this game. It wasn't supposed to be close. It was supposed to be dominance by France, and it has been swept aside by some brilliance from Chile. This has been an outstanding game. Esmond the try, Garofolic won as well. That is Matthias on the left wing, and of course Santiago Videla was just outstanding. Fernandez 2 conversions and a penalty goal for France. Geelong and Fiku, that's all they got the points. 2 tries for Anthony Geelong and Gal Fiku, and of course 1 conversion for Intermac. But man, read those stats without reading the top line and tell me who won that game. 100% of the time, you're going to get it wrong. Chile were outplayed, they were outsmarted, they were out everything. They were not out-hearted. That was a gutsy performance, and it was all in from Fernandez, and of course that midfield combination of Larinas, Ahertza, and of course Videla. So good finishing and some dodgy play from the Garofolics on the wing, but overall, that was just incredible rugby. What a game it's been. You'll find this nowhere else. You see a team like Chile go up against France and Rugby World Cup. Look out for what the Chileans can do. They are ones to watch. That is it from me today. Big thanks for the request. Jurek, that was not what I was expecting to see today. I thought we were going to see a thumping and very little ball go into the Chilean hands, but somehow they've come away with not only a win, but a fairly comfortable one as well by 10 points. France, work to do. Unbelievable game. I'll see you all next time. Until then, thanks for watching as always, and take care.